What is up, you guys? We are doing a review here of the brand new pickup that I just got. I just filmed the hunt for this. This is the Azrael Batman armor from DC Universe, the Mcfarlane toys. Really happy to find this figure. If you guys go, I will put a time card right here, letting you guys go to the actual hunt for this. Really cool hunt that kind of ended up being exactly what it was supposed to be. It was a hunt for this figure, and I found about 4 of them out there. So yeah, go check out that video. Let you guys know that there's a link for everything else in the description. Just go check all those platforms out. But let's take a moment and let's look at this figure right here. We do have another DC Multiverse figure. I've really fallen for this line recently. I love the 7-inch scale. I like the bigger figure. I like the fact that this is a little more, I guess, a little more detail, a little more size to it, but that is the that is kind of your requirement for Mcfarlane toys. That's always kind of been what they were for, is kind of toys that would kind of stand out. So this is definitely one that stands out. You have Azrael in the Batman armor. Kind of makes me think of Nightfall. Kind of makes me think of the new, I guess, Rebirth series that they've been doing. But yeah, you have your Azrael in the black and gold armor. This thing is sick. Very happy with this one. I'm still looking for the original, I guess, out of Bat armor Azrael, the red one with the flaming sword. I just think that those swords would be kind of cool to interchange maybe with those. But yeah, on your packaging you have right here, you have the front of the box, and we move to the side where you have your Azrael Batman. And then we shall move it to the back of it. You have your artwork right here with Azrael holding down bats. Definitely a cool scene to try and redo. So when you have both of them, you should switch out that flaming sword, and that would be really cool to see. But on the side you have Batman, Curse of the White Knight. On the side right here, really interesting packaging so far. I think that they could probably change it up a little bit now, since we have started to collect these. Maybe do some special packages. I think would be really cool to add to this wave, and maybe add some more depth maybe to the line of stuff that comes out. So maybe rethink the packaging here after a little bit. But at the same time, Marvel Legends really hasn't changed up the packaging too much, but it would just be nice to see something else other than just the black cases. But yeah, let's take this figure out of the box, you guys, and let's look at it a little bit closer. So let me get this out real quick, and then we'll take a look at it. Alright, so you guys can see here we have the Azrael figure out of the box. Kind of a really rickety figure. I really like the way he looks, but he is he's a little bit loose when I got him out of the packaging, so that was kind of an interesting thing to see with this figure. Not the end of the world. I mean, you know, we all have, I think, a little bit grander expectations for $20 figures at a time, and for me, I really only paid 15 bucks for him. He does come with the sword, but I was a little bit worried that that may cause issues with him standing. He will most likely be a shelf figure for sure. The arm joint on this side, I can use his sword maybe as a pointer for you. This arm, the whole socket came out when I was trying to get him out of the packaging. Just trying to kind of see, you know, the mobility of everything. But yeah, this arm right here definitely popped out of the socket. The head has pretty much no articulation. It can't really move anyway. The arms have a pretty good range of motion. They're not too hard to mess with. The legs, they could be better. Definitely some improvements could have been done on this figure, but at the same time, you know, you're paying. I paid $15 for this figure. I'm not gonna examine it too much. It's a really cool looking figure. Definitely, if it's just standing there and not being messed with or anything like that, definitely a cool figure. Definitely cool character, and I still want to find the other one. I think that it'd be a good one to stand next to. It would be the Azrael out of just in the red suit. But yeah, it would look cool with the Azrael in the red suit and the flaming sword. You can switch with it. Definitely have it be pretty comic accurate. But yeah, you guys, that is kind of this figure. Nothing too crazy about him. You have these big shoulder pads on there. He honestly makes me think of Shredder from Ninja Turtles more than, I guess, the Azrael that I'm used to, because I read the actual comic series. So whenever he wears the bat armor, it's kind of interesting. You have the cape in the back, pretty cool. Have like these weird, I guess like fang things right there almost on the back below the neck. I do like the capes on these figures. They are at least easily molded, and that arm joint can go up with that one, so that's cool. Definitely the cape does not get in the way on this one. I know on some of the other Batman figures the cape seemed to get a little bit in the way and was a little bit cumbersome. But yeah, guys, that is this figure. You know, it's 20 bucks. The feet on it are kind of interesting. The groove pattern that is on here. Try and see if I can. But yeah, you have the groove patterns that's right there. Definitely kind of a weird looking foot. There's not a lot of detail to the foot. It's like just this one boot thing. But yeah, I like the figure though. Overall, pretty cool figure. I'm sure he's not going to stand on his own. Probably have to get out. Let's see. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's a cool figure. I think if you guys were looking for a cool Azrael figure, this is one definitely to add to your collection, at least just for the visual standpoint of it. But yeah, probably out of a scale of it, I don't know. Let's start doing the scales. So I think probably overall we're gonna give this figure a 7.5 out of 10. It is a C+ type of action figure, but yeah, definitely visually appealing, but there are some mechanical issues with it. So yeah, we're going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys picked this figure up, what you thought of it. Were there some issues that you noticed with them? What are your favorite DC Multiverse figures? What are your least favorites? And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments, you guys. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next review, and I appreciate you guys watching. So yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day.